Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you didn't know, my name is Hope and I share this channel with my sister Sky. So that is indeed why the name is Hope and Sky, or Sky and Hope. So anyways, I am 17, I live in a beach town. I'm just trying to be as healthy and productive as I can while also living life to the fullest. So yeah, just come along with me for another productive day. I just got back from the gym. Obviously, I am dressed and changed. I showered, got ready. Okay, we have things to get done, so let's go ahead. But before we do anything else, I want to show you a little treat that I got from the store after the gym. These little smash Pop-Tart kind of things. So they're pretty healthy besides the natural flavors. I really wish they wouldn't add that. But other than that, they're pretty clean. So I'm very excited to try. This is what it looks like. My mom already had some of it, so I'm just going to take a bite from what she had. The filling to bread ratio, not the best. There's so much bread in it, and I wish there was more jam. But, like, the flavor is really good. I love the flavor. Not super strawberry, so, yeah, definitely could use more jam. Yeah, honestly, a really solid option if you love Pop-Tarts. Especially the strawberry flavor, because I think they only have like berry flavors right now. So this would definitely be a better option for you. Now, I have to clean up my room right now. I also have to put away my laundry. One thing about me is I don't mind doing laundry. I don't mind putting it away. But I just get so lazy and I just like put it off to the side and procrastinate it so badly. And I always end up leaving my whites in the dryer or washer because that's the last thing that I clean or wash. So they always end up sitting there for like at least a day. Happens every time. I need to take my clothes to the thrift store to sell it to them. I can't procrastinate any longer. Other than that, not too much else. Definitely need to do some homework. But yeah, let's clean up this room. Finished tidying up my room. As you can see, the one thing I struggle with most is sweeping my room. Like, I do not do that on a daily basis whatsoever, and it's gotten so dusty and dirty on the floor. I need to sweep it up ASAP. So I'm going to do that right now, and then we're going to put the clothes in the bag that needs to go to the thrift store. This is actually insane. Well, that was absolutely atrocious, to say the least. Now it's time to put the clothes in the bag. It's a sad moment for these clothes. I'm really going to miss them. Well, I guess we will see how much we get for that, if anything, because these places are literally scams, but I am not going to put that much effort into clothes that aren't, like, super expensive to be sold on, like, Depop or Poshmark or whatever those websites are. So the reason I am kind of doing all this with these clothes is because, one, I want to switch to more natural fibers and just, staple pieces instead of fast fashion. And then number two is, honestly, I'm just outgrowing them. Simple as that, getting taller and whatnot. So kind of outgrew some of those clothes. So we have those to take away. I also still have my whites in the dryer to put away. We should probably go do that now before I procrastinate any further. Okay, so I'm just snacking on another Pop-Tart while I do my homework. The thrift store is already open right now, but I need to get some homework done before I go out. So I'm just going to finish up like 1 or 2 assignments, and then I'm going to go. Something I notice with myself is that I'll be like, well, I guess my package is here. Be right back. Turns out it was just the regular mail and not my package. But anyways, as I was saying, I noticed that I'm like super, super productive in the morning. And then by the time it hits like 11, 12 o'clock, it's just like, I'm pretty much doing nothing. So I want to try to change that. Right now it's 10:48, so we're still doing pretty good. Still doing my homework, of course, as I stated before. But yeah, I just gotta figure out what to do during that time frame, because from like 11 to 4-ish is just dead time, really not doing anything most of the time not doing anything unless I have a video to edit or like, so I really want to try to change that. We're gonna see how that goes. The thing is so crumbly. I'm getting crumbs everywhere after I just slept. I also need to fill up my water. Oh, it's full. I'm at full. Well, that's good. I didn't know it was full. I've been so thirsty. Stay hydrated. Okay, chat with you later. I just finished up the last of my homework, and now I think it is time for a coffee. It's 12 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna make a coffee to go and take my dog on a walk. Also take myself on a walk because it is so nice outside. There's literally not a cloud in the sky. It's a tad windy, so it's kind of cold, but I'll just put a sweater on. So let's go make our coffee. Okay, it's actually the most beautiful day to be walking outside, drinking an iced coffee. So amazing. And walking my girl. Even though she doesn't really like to walk, but she does at the same time, so I don't really get it. I'm just hoping that my package comes in by the time I get back home, because that will make the day absolutely perfect. Bruh. Rex, can you get up? Come on, let's go. A little out of shape. Oh my. I just got back from my walk. I am sweating a little bit. It actually ended up getting a little hot in that sweater and whatnot, but I was cold at first, so I'm glad I brought it. Anyway, it's almost 1 p.m., so I still have another few hours to continue being productive until I have dance. So I think right now what I'm gonna do, I have a scene for acting class that I need to really get down the character for, because it's a real person and it's a part of a real story. So I have to, get down the mannerisms and everything like that. So I think right now I am just going to take notes and write down on my script everything that, she would be doing, and just try to get into her head. So I'm going to do that right now. I don't know how long that's going to take, but we shall see. So I was just thinking about it, and I wanted to address it. So it's pretty easy for me to be productive. So I was thinking, like, how could other homeschooled kids also, be productive and stuff? First of all, I was like, okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, you need discipline, obviously. And I was like, okay, but how do you get that? And I was just thinking, I'm like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like within me, So I was also thinking, like, I was like, okay, maybe, I haven't always been disciplined, a few years ago, completely different story. So I was like, okay, well, what changed? And I was like, okay, first of all, you want to start waking up earlier, going to bed earlier. That's step one. Because waking up at 10 a.m. and going to bed at like 12 or 1 is not going to work. It's just not going to work. You're not going to be productive. Let's be real. And then number 2 was don't procrastinate your homework. Especially as a homeschool student, you control when, where, how you do your homework. So you want to get that done like first thing in the morning. Obviously not first thing when you wake up, but you want to at least be starting by like 9-10 a.m. and, be done whenever you're done, depending on your workload, of course. So those are just like the two main things that you want to start implementing if you are a homeschooled student like me, wanting to be more productive and stuff and more disciplined, or also if you go to school in person, you could obviously implement those things as well. So that was kind of just my take on productivity and discipline. Take it with a grain of salt because I'm still learning as well. Anyways, I finished up going over my lines. That was a good, nice little session. I don't want to overwork myself because then I feel like I'm going to overthink and not do as well. So I'm just going to do a couple minutes every day until I have class again next week. I am getting slightly hungry, but like also not hungry at the same time. So I don't really know what's going on with that, but I feel like I need some protein because I really have not eaten any protein today. So I think I'm going to make some eggs and maybe have a piece of toast with some butter. Well, psych, my mom just said we're going to Sweet Green, so guess I'm eating lunch there. But it's like my favorite place ever, so I don't mind.
I'm going to do tomato, apple, cucumber, and sweet potato. Steak. Yeah.
Okay, I just got back from dinner, lunch-ish, and look what came in. Finally, the package I've been waiting for all day. It is my cotton athletic clothing shirt. Sports bra. Yeah, anyway, luckily, wait, hold on, let me open it first. I'm so excited because I was within the 1,000 orders, so I got the little goodie bag, and let me show you what it comes with in 1 second. Let's first take a moment for the top. Absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to try it on. I've tried other cotton athletic wear brands. This so far has been the absolute best. Nothing matches up to the quality, just like the texture of it is so similar to your typical polyester, but this is so much better for you. Like, you do not want to be sweating in polyester, getting microplastics in your skin. So yeah, can't wait to wear this. And yeah, I'm slowly starting to phase out all my polyester workout clothes. Happening slowly but surely because she only does limited time drops. So I have to wait like 2 weeks until her next drop to get more clothing. But my camera is about to die, so let's go through what I got in the goodie bag. First up, matcha, a whole thing of matcha. This is insane. 30 grams of matcha. I cannot wait to try this. I've never tried this brand before. It's Dona, and it's ceremonial grade matcha. 2 more things. We have a Lineage protein bar. I have been wanting to try these so badly, but they literally only come in like a pack of however many, which is way too much for something I don't even know if I'll like. So I will definitely show me taste testing this when I'm not absolutely full to the brim. And then last but not least, we have a Shelter little lotion packet. I love the other two I have tried from the samples, and now I can't wait to see how this one smells. It's Deep End, and it's blue, which is making me think it might be a little oceany kind of scent, which I absolutely love. Like, summer scents, fresh scents are my absolute favorite over like vanilla. So let me open it up and smell it real quick. Okay, it's definitely not as strong as their other scents, but I do get like a small whiff of like kind of like an oceany breeze type of thing. So it's nice. I like it. Honestly, I like it better than the other ones because the other ones are a little too strong for me. Like, I'm not trying to have my lotion smell that much, but this feels amazing. Can't wait to try the other 2 things. Thank you so much, Lair. Not sponsored, but I wish I was.
Finally here tasting the Lineage bar. Looks pretty nice. I really like the flavor. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the texture, which is not a big deal, but very fruity, very natural tasting. So that's good.
Alright, so since I woke up late today because my new alarm didn't go off, I got this like Hatch dupe on Amazon. So far, so good. I don't know why it didn't go off last night, but it went off the night before. All that to say, I wasn't able to do Bible study. If I miss it in the morning, I usually don't end up doing it later in the day. But I had this conviction in my heart to do it right now, so that's what I'm going to do to end off my productive day before I have dance class, and then that will just be the end of my day because I literally do nothing after that but sleep. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go follow my Instagram. Literally, what are you doing? And I pretty much just show a little more in depth in my life, and I'm posting on the stories pretty often, or at least I'm trying to. So just go follow it. I'm gonna do my Bible study now. So I will see you in the next one.